This video is sponsored by the Creator Network, so a big thank you to them for providing us with this early access to play the manager mode in FIFA Mobile 22. Let's go. What's going on, nation? Welcome back to another video. So we got a very exciting video for you today. We have a brand new mode in FIFA Mobile 22, the manager mode, where you can actually go head to head against other opponents in FIFA Mobile 22, pick your best tactics, pick your best strategies, and try and see if you are the ultimate manager in FIFA Mobile. And today we have an epic opponent that we're going up against. It is the one and only Bateson. Make sure to go check out his channel as well. We are doing a manager mode over there where we're playing, the two legs of this one. Hopefully we can get at least one win. Before we go in and play this match against Bateson, we do need to make sure that we got all our best tactics set. We got to make sure we got the right team, we got the right formation, we got the right players taking our set pieces so that we can make sure that we get the victory today. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we want to actually go in and show you where the manager mode is. So you see we went into Division Rivals, and manager mode is actually one of the new things that is available beside head-to-head and verse tac. Over on the side, you can see the leaderboard works the same way as head-to-head and verse tac if you've played those before, but basically you rank up to try and get all the way up to FIFA champion, and alongside that there's different rewards that you can get from leveling up, different promotion rewards, different rewards for not being relegated, match rewards, and then your division rewards as well. And what's going to happen is each time you go in a different division, you're going to play a bunch of matches, and those matches, if you can get enough points to go on to move to the next level, if you don't, if we're, see here at the 3, if we didn't hit this 3, we're going to end up getting relegated back to a previous division. Now before we start into the match, we want to try and look at setting up our tactics. So even before you go into the match, you can set your tactics you want to start the match with and kind of pre-set up some of these things so you know what to expect when you're going into the match. Now there are some predefined ones that we have for attacking, control, counter, and defense, but we can also make our own custom tactics, and when you get in the match you can switch these tactics up as you want. So even if you set your tactics at the start of the game, you can change them throughout the match if you want to try and adapt to the different strategies that your opponent manager is using. So you can see here with attacking, you're going to have a bit more of a build-up play, a lot faster, a lot more of an attacking mentality that you have. We also have different tactics that we'll have just for the offense, and we're going to have different ones that we have just for the defense as well. So both offense, defense, and then you have the build-up. Now, you can start with one of these and modify it for your custom tactic as well. So if I hey, I want an attacking one, but I don't really want them to do, mid passing distance. I want it to be on the bottom passing distance, or maybe I want it to be on the top passing distance. You can change it, and it's going to become a new custom tactic, and you can see it gives you a little bit of a preview over here on the side as well of what this kind of is going to look like in play. So as you see this, that's a bit of a sort of strategy of how it will work with the smaller passes, and then as we go to the longer pass, you can see, hey, they're making these long balls into the box from there as well. Same thing, attacking mentality, balance mentality, defensive mentality. You can see where that's going to kind of position your players on the pitch when you're going with that as well. When you're happy with what you want, you can click apply, and you're going to see here, because we did make changes to the attacking one, it's going to save this as our new custom tactic. So that is our new custom tactic that we're going to go with in game. Now, picking our team is also going to be really important if we want to try and get this victory against Bateson today. So we need to put together the best players that we can think of to add to this team. And I mean, we got Mbappe up front, so I feel like we're going to have a very good performance here when we go up in this game. So our starting striker is going to be Mbappe, but not just your starting 11 is important. It's also very important to make sure you have substitutes on the bench that can get some points for you as well, because in this, just like in head-to-head, you can actually bring the substitutes on throughout the match, and it's going to be even more important in this, especially if you're going with a really high intensity tactic that you want to go with, pressing a lot, doing all of these things and tiring out your players, because you want to be able to have some substitutes on the bench that come in, maybe get that late goal for you. It's also going to be important to set who's going to take your different set pieces for you. Here you can see that we have our captain, short free kick, long free kick, left corner taker, right corner, and penalties that we're going to have as well. And if you want, you can actually look in and say, who's my best player here for taking my free kicks? So you can see we have two choices we could go with. I'm going to go De Bruyne for my long free kicks. Actually, I'm going to switch this up. I'm going to go De Bruyne for my short free kicks, and I'm going to go with Alexander-Arnold for my long free kicks, and then my left and right corner, I'm going to go with Alexander-Arnold, because I mean, Trent Alexander-Arnold taking your corners is always going to be a positive. The other thing that we probably want to take a look at is having the right formation, and this can kind of change depending on which players you have in the right positions, but for us, we're going to go with a 4-3-3 attack. Alright, now that we have all that set, it is time to go in and play our match against Bateson, so let's see how we do. Alright, so we found this match here. We also did a manager one over on Bason's channel, so make sure you go and check that one out as well, but I'm going to have to play with some good tactics here. I feel like, already making some adjustments. It's like a minute into this one. And Bateson's making some adjustments. We're making some adjustments. I know every time I do this before, it asks me to go into control. Control seems to be a good way to get some early pressure, get control of the ball here. But you can see here, you can change all the tactics that you want. Ooh, big save right there at the start too. Up here, I might even do a little bit of a custom tact as well. We got to watch this corner. I think I'm going to score in this corner.
You think? Ooh.
Okay.
Nice composed.
That was good defense.
So I've set up a little bit different. I thought my custom tactic might work, but instead I'm going to play on that counter with the new players for my team and see how they get on.
Trying to get a little bit more passing in. I feel like the passing game, I like doing the passing game, do a little bit of tiki-taka, maybe find the way up there. Although right now he's doing a lot of dribbling there, tries to get in the middle.
I've noticed on counter that a lot of the wing-backs push forward as well.
Yeah.
And could be susceptible, there we are, big word for me, for you to catch me.
Yeah. And I also feel like you're doing some of these long balls, so I might throw on that offside trap, really help out with that one. We can kind of quick look too. If you go to your substitutions, you can see a quick look at how your players are playing as well. So if you see here, our best player right now, I think we got a bunch on 6.1, but still early in the game, so lots of time to build this up.
Go attacking. I'm gonna put some pressure on you and see how your players fare against it. McGinn.
Oh, good block from De Bruyne. I guess that's why you go don't go with the offside trap. You can have that happen sometimes. So first half done. I think I need to make some big substitutions here at the half. Put some speed on the wing, switch up the tactic as well. So again, you can go with their preset ones. It will give you suggestions sometimes throughout there if you want as well. But we're going to move to a bit of more attacking form because I feel like this team needs to pressure a little bit more. We haven't put a lot of pressure on your defense. I don't think I've got a lot of shots on goal. If you click here, you can go to the match stats, and if you click over, you can actually see not just how your team's playing, but how many shots people have taken, who your top players are, who their top players are. So we got a few players up in that 6 rating, but not quite as many as you. I'll send us a little bit of a thumbs up sign. We'll give you that thumbs up sign as well.
Oh, because I know it's coming.
Oh,
good save. I brought in some favourites of mine to see if they can maybe make the difference from this corner.
Oh, good clearance right there. And this could actually be, I'm not on counter right now, but this could be a big counter right here. Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe, and he's got that pace. Passes it back to the outside. Let's see what we got here. Hernandez. I'd like to see this. Okay, we need to pressure this right now. This is important. Mbappe, take the shot. Take the shot.
Oh, that's
easy.
That is too easy.
Mbappe will not miss from there. That's for sure.
Well, I think I'm going to make some changes there because I didn't like the way the defender backed off, and I think it was down to player positioning. And if you guys know, you can change all of that in a defensive and offensive as well. So it's all detailed to what. Oh, my positioning's on 3. No wonder they were doing that. So I'll change that to organised apply. And see what happens.
Pass a little bit more, and I want to just take some shots. I feel like I need to test. I mean, you do have Courtois in net, so maybe testing Courtois is not the best idea from far out, but I want to go for a few shots here. Ooh, a fancy cross right there.
Yeah, it would have been nice when he got his head on that. Would have been offside, but oh, nice substitution there. I like you. Love your kit, by the way.
Yeah. Here's the time. I think this is where we're gonna get that counter, though. I mean, you have to do it. You have to push that attacking at the end there, but. That also opens this up for a huge save. Courtois coming up massive for you right there at the end. Last second corner here. Can we make it 2? One of you. Van Dijk misses. Uh-oh. Get that back in. Man, you almost got a quick counter off that too.
Yeah, if I had a clinical striker who actually your goalkeeper was unreal as well. It was fun. It was a battle of the tactics right there. You were switching when I was switching. I was switching when you were. Awesome. But I thoroughly do enjoy this mod.
Yeah, no, it was so much fun, and I love this. And right at the end here, if you want to see how your team played again, you can go to the match stats here. Add up your friend if you want. I'm already friends with Bateson, obviously.
I was tempted to bring on Mbappe, but I thought, no, I'm gonna try some of these players I've never used before, like Carlos Vela and Haaland. Maybe even Mbappe was there. He was a difference maker for you, but. No, it was fun, and I'm really enjoying playing more people on this game mode as well throughout the coming season.
All right, well, so we're going to wrap this up, but thank you, Bateson, for coming and joining us, playing this match against us. Had a blast. Hope we can do some more in the future. So there you have it. We clutched out the victory, which I'm definitely very happy about in this one. The other thing that's kind of cool about this too is, so we went in, we were playing actively in that match, but if you want to just kind of play it into sort of a more passive manager mode as well, you can actually go in and you can select this auto button. And what's going to happen when you do the auto button is you can actually decide which kind of stop condition you want. And so if, for example, I just want to play my daily matches, or if I want to play until I reach a certain division, maybe I want to play until I reach FIFA champion, I can actually go save and start this. It's going going to search for a match, and once it finds a match, once it plays through that match, it's actually going to continually go through and pick up new matches until we reach that criteria. So FIFA Champion may take us a little while to get there, but it's going to kind of keep auto-playing until something like that happens. So there you have it, manager mode in FIFA Mobile 22. I had a lot of fun playing this mode. It's definitely going to be something I'm excited to kind of grind, try and get all the way to FIFA Champion. And hopefully we meet some of you out there on the pitch and see which one of us can be the best manager in FIFA Mobile 22. Thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde.